Hi there.
Scott, Morgan was asked kind of what went well out there today. Morgan Barron said that forecheck was good, everybody back-checked hard, D-gapped up real well. And it basically takes everybody to do that. What does it feel like, kind of a vibes emotional question, when you see all of your guys kind of playing connected like that?
Yeah, that was a really solid 60 minutes of, going out in 5-man units and out battling and, getting zone time on the opposition. Everybody kind of figured out after the first period who their matchups were, who they were going head to head, and I thought all 4 lines won their matchups, and along with the D-men, obviously. And you know what? When you do that with 20 guys doing that, that's that's a tough team to beat.
How did you spend so much of that first period in their zone?
We got on our forecheck is one way. We didn't. We got pucks through the neutral zone. They've done a really good job watching them the last few games. Obviously on their streak, they've turned pucks over a lot, especially through that neutral zone area. And you know what? This Central Division teams, each other pretty well, and we just tried to make sure that we got pucks down below the hash marks and made them really have to work, and try to get us to, try to force us or them to make mistakes, force them to make mistakes, keep them in that. We did a good job of spreading that zone out.
And just one on your top line was there for their goal, and your top line also, when things got tough, got you the game winner.
It's been one of the best lines. I'm talking about, that Thomas line has been one of the best lines here since coming out of the Four Nations. And I love the fact when Scheif and those guys go up against the other team's top line and do what they do. It was a good goal that they scored. It just a bang play. But the fact that they came back, and scored against them as well. The zone time for that, our top 5, they were out against. They were in their end of the rink and forcing them to defend. And when you can force the opposition's top 6 forwards to play in their end of the rink, it goes a long way towards success.
What do you think has clicked for? What about Morgan Barron's game has kind of led to this, what seems to be a seamless transition to him being an impact player down the middle?
Yeah, he's always said he's a natural centerman, but I think everybody was when they were playing junior or college. But no, you know what? He's taken on this role, and he is just, he's embraced it. Shown us a lot of really good things, strong on draws. You see some more of his speed. It seems to come out of the middle. You see a lot more of his speed, and just doing the right things. He's playing heavy, playing hard. I like that move. Instead of bailing out and going behind the net, sticks his leg out and drives inside. And that's, those for big power forwards, you like to see guys do that.
How important is it to have, you mentioned his speed, he's got the speed, but also once he gets into the zone, he's really strong at holding on to pucks and forechecking. That sort of blend, it's kind of rare to find in a lot of fourth-line centers, is it not?
Well, I think obviously there's some good ones around the league, but I think when it comes to the part of holding on to pucks, we emphasize that, don't just throw pucks away, have a plan. Obviously different teams, if somebody's man on man or other teams are playing forms, you got to move it quick. But when they have size like that, you guys have asked me about Gabe, or you've asked me about Lau. I mean, those big body guys, when they use their size and their length of their stick to kind of protect the puck, they're hard to play against.
And just one more on me. Brandon Tanev, it's been a month of him back with the Jets. Fair to say he's kind of come as advertised, a couple big blocks tonight, and it seems like we get that every night.
Yeah, we Energizer Bunny. I mean, he just go, a couple of big hits in that first period, some real big hits. They're against the Shen line, another top-end line, and I thought they did a great job, him being physical. They had some D looking over their shoulder when they're going back to get pucks, and then obviously, penalty kill, big shot block. He just does it. He stays it. It doesn't matter if he gets hit once, twice, or 3 times. He's going to jump back in that lane.
Some milestone moments in that game. The team's franchise record 53rd win. I mean, how gratifying is it to at least reach that achievement?
It's gratifying, but it's stuff for after the year. We're still after something here. We're still trying to get that division, and this was another step towards it. It's amazing that we're at game 53 and we still haven't clinched the division. That's how good our division is. So it's just move off of this one, move on to the next one. Go down and do our business down in Dallas. But you know what? It's a great accomplishment. But like we keep talking about, I know you guys don't like to hear it, it's move on. It's part of business. Get on to the next one.
And Adam Lowry, even though into an
Yeah.
empty net, career high 16th goal.
Yeah, real happy for him. Obviously, he does an awful lot for us. A lot of the heavy lifting, a lot of the leadership role, and then to have a year like this, that's been great. And yeah, he's had some great looks in the last 3 or 4 weeks, and just to finally see him get it, that's great. Right, thank you.